लाइक इन इंडिया जो फीमेल कॉमेडियंस है
Yeah.
उनका मोस्टली 90% ऑफ द टाइम्स उनके जो भी जोक्स और जो भी मतलब कंटेंट होता है वो सेक्स और इन सब बातों पे रिलेटेड होता है, पीरियड्स, वजाइना, सेक्स और इस पे रिवॉल्व करता है. सो व्हाई इज दैट?
I think what's happening is India as a country is super frustrated country because India does not have that level of freedom in terms of socio-cultural experimentations that we can do. And I don't even think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing because it keeps us more sane relatively as a civilization. But okay, the problem is I think because of that frustration we feel on a regular day in our lives, 9 to 5 jobs or staying home and doing shit for a family or whatever, I think because of that what happens is a big part of our celebrating comedy or humor is the fact that we get a big kick out of talking about something which society thinks should not be talked about. So most of the female comedians, like you said, they talk about sex, vagina, or periods or whatever, or hookup culture. I think the reason they kind of get a kick out of throwing such jokes, and also some audiences enjoy those jokes, is because deep down they have this oppressed mentality about those topics to begin with. So when a comedian comes and opens the lid of that container, which you call a quote unquote taboo subject or less talked about subject, they feel just opening of that container is a big victory. Whether it is funny or not is a different thing. They don't care. I mean, they are putting the priority of comedy factor on a second gear anyways. What their main target probably is for most of these performances is they are getting a huge kick out of destigmatizing or de-tabooing, if that's a word, the whole topic which was earlier considered not to be talked about. And can it get too overwhelming where audience starts feeling, guys, enough already, just stop it, we had enough of this, can you please change the topic? I think yes, we can face that, and I think we are facing that, which is why you asked this question.
Yeah.
Where at a certain point audience starts feeling, अरे भाई अभी sex के बारे में और कितनी बात करोगे? Can't you have anything else? But I think since these topics like sex and all this comes from a point of personal frustration or trauma, I think that is easiest to make fun about as well for most people because that's the lowest hanging fruit. It's like a social justice where you're trying to put something out there and make sure people are thinking about it rather than making the best comedy experience for the audience. That's not even the most biggest concern for the most comics in that space.
Subscribe for more such video podcasts and keep watching Bunty and Bubbly Podcast.